So can a person, like, truly will something into existence?
Yeah.
Just decree it and have it happen?
Well, our source today, Neville Goddard's At Your Command, says, most decidedly yes.
Okay, a big yes. But here's the interesting part. Like, Goddard isn't talking about just saying things out loud or affirmations.
No, not at all. He actually dismisses that as vain repetition.
Right.
His idea, which is pretty radical for many, is that this decreeing happens entirely inside, in your consciousness.
Inside?
Yeah, he argues that everyone right now is conscious of being whatever they've decreed themselves to be, even unconsciously.
Huh. So even if you don't use words.
Exactly. His example is someone who can't speak still decrees themselves dumb just by their awareness of it. It's deep.
Wow, okay. That's a profound shift. So our mission of this deep dive, then, is to explore how Goddard reinterprets these ancient scriptures.
Right. He sees the Bible not as like a history book,
but as a great psychological drama taking place in the consciousness of man. His words.
Precisely. And we want to unpack how this understanding of yourself and what Goddard calls God could actually transform your world.
Okay, let's get into the core principle then. Most people agree, all things were made by God.
Sure, that's common ground. But where Goddard really diverges is on who or what God is.
And he says
Moses, the prophets, Jesus, they were all in 100% accord. That God isn't out there somewhere. God is man's awareness of being.
Your awareness is God.
Your consciousness, your sense of I am, that's it.
So when Moses says, I am hath sent me, or David says, be still and know that I am God.
Goddard interprets that as pointing directly to your own consciousness, not a separate being.
And in the New Testament too, like, I am the shepherd, I am the door, I am the resurrection.
Yes. Critically, I am the way, not I, Jesus, am the way. See the difference?
Ah, okay. So the I amness, the awareness itself is the way.
It's the door, as he puts it, through which the manifestations of life pass into the world of form.
Meaning?
Yeah.
What you're aware of being is what shows up in your life.
Exactly. Your consciousness is the resurrecting power. It resurrects or makes real whatever you are conscious of being.
So you're always out picturing your inner state.
Constantly. Which is, incredibly empowering, but also maybe a bit daunting. It means you're always self-imprisoned or self-freed.
It's all down to your internal state then.
That's the blueprint, yeah.
Okay, but then what about that line, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I? That sounds contradictory if God is just my awareness.
Right, that trips people up. But Goddard has a really elegant explanation.
Okay.
He says, your consciousness itself, that fundamental awareness of being, that is the Father.
The core awareness.
Yes. And the specific thing you are conscious of being like, I am healthy or I am successful, that state is the Son.
Ah, the state is the Son.
And the Son bears witness to the Father. It manifests the potential of the awareness. Think of it like a conceiver and its conceptions. The ability to conceive, the conceiver, is always greater than any single idea it comes up with, right? But it's totally one with each idea it creates.
Got it. So the Father, the awareness, is the infinite potential, and the Son is the specific expression.
You got it. The boundless potential versus a specific manifestation of it.
Okay, so if in the awareness of being all things are possible, then you shall decree a thing and it shall come to pass. That's not magic words.
No. For Goddard, decreeing is about rising in consciousness,
Right.
lifting yourself up internally.
To what?
To the feeling of the naturalness of being the thing you desire.
Naturalness. So it has to feel like it's already yours, already normal for you.
Exactly. Not just wishing, but really feeling and knowing yourself as that thing.
That makes sense. So if I be lifted up, doesn't mean floating in the air.
Haha. No. It means being lifted up in consciousness to that natural feeling of the desired state.
And that's what draws the manifestation to you.
Yes. And they also explains, no man comes unto me save the Father within me draws him.
Meaning your consciousness is what draws things to you.
Your underlying state of being, yeah. Whether you realize it or not. Which leads right into another big idea.
Which is?
You must be born again.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
How does he interpret that?
Well, if you're unhappy with your current life, your current expression.
Which many people are.
Right. Goddard says the only way to truly change it is to take your attention away from that which seems so real to you.
Your current problems, circumstances?
Yes. Withdraw attention from them and rise in consciousness to that which you desire to be.
So it's a complete shift of your inner self concept, a rebirth into a new state.
Exactly, a new state of being.
And that question, whom do you say that I am? That's not someone asking you externally.
No, it's an eternal question your own true being asks you.
So my conviction about myself, my opinion of myself, that dictates my life.
That's what Goddard argues, yes. It will determine your expression in life.
So believe in God, believe also in me means believe in the me inside, my own awareness.
Believe in your I am, that core consciousness. That's the power.
This really changes how you look at prayer then.
Absolutely. He suggests millions of prayers fail because people pray to a God out there.
While feeling something else inside?
Precisely. Like being conscious of being poor, feeling poor, and then praying for riches. He says you'll just be rewarded with what you are conscious of being poverty.
Because the feeling, the consciousness, is the actual prayer.
It's the claim. So true prayer, for Goddard, must be claiming rather than begging.
Claiming how?
To pray for riches, you'd need to turn from your picture of poverty, even deny the evidence of your senses for a moment, and assume the nature of being wealthy. Feel it.
It's an internal shift. A feeling state.
An assumption of the wish fulfilled. And that connects to when you pray, go within in secret and shut the door.
Okay, unpack that one. The Father is awareness.
Right. And the door is also your awareness. So shutting the door means shutting out your current awareness, the unwanted stuff, the limitations.
Like closing the door on the feeling of lack.
Exactly. And then claiming myself to be that which I desire to be in that inner secret space.
Okay, and once that claim feels real, once you hit that point of conviction.
That's when you start drawing the evidence, the manifestation, into your world.
But he warns against questioning how it will happen, right?
Crucially, yes. Do not question the how. Because consciousness itself is the way. It's the door.
So signs follow, they don't come first.
You don't wait for proof. You assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and the proof is compelled to follow. Get the consciousness first.
And the thing is compelled to appear. That sounds like, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven.
And all things shall be added unto you. The kingdom of heaven is that desired state of consciousness. Achieve that first.
Let's look at some examples he uses. The story of Mary.
Yeah, he says it's not just about one woman, it's the story of every man, every person.
How so?
Mary represents the awareness of being, your consciousness, which he says ever remains virgin, meaning its pure potential, untouched by its creations.
No matter how many desires it gives birth to.
Right. Your consciousness remains pure potential. You, as consciousness, become impregnated by your own desire. You conceive an idea, a state.
And then embody it, give birth to it in your reality.
That's the idea. And he pulls two key instructions for you from that story.
Okay, what are they?
First, go tell no man. Keep your desires secret, especially in the beginning. Don't discuss it with people who will just reflect your doubts back at you.
Secrecy is the first law. Protect the conception.
Yes. And second, magnify the Lord.
Which doesn't mean praise an external God.
No, it means revalue or expand your own conception of self. Magnify the feeling of the desired state until it feels completely natural to you.
Nurture that inner feeling until it's strong.
Exactly. Like tending a seed in secret.
What about the creation story? In the beginning was the Word.
Also a guide. The word, for Goddard, is your desire. It's seeking embodiment, seeking form.
But it has no reality on its own.
Not until it's fixed or united with consciousness, and the word was with God. The desire unites with your awareness.
Okay, so that's the union and the agreement, where two shall agree.
He says that's not about two people agreeing.
Oh.
It's the agreement between your awareness, the I am, and the thing desired, the state you want to embody.
So if I want health,
you begin to feel yourself to be healthy. And the moment that feeling of I am healthy is reached, that conviction,
then the two have agreed. Awareness and the state of health are one.
and then it shall be established on earth, meaning it manifests externally.
This relates to new wine in old bottles, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
All right.
A very powerful metaphor. You can't pour this new consciousness, this new desired state, into the old bottle of your current limited self.
Why not?
Because you cannot take with you into the new consciousness any part of the old man. Your old beliefs, fears, limitations, they'll break the new state. They aren't compatible.
So you have to leave the old self behind.
Completely.
Yeah.
Leave behind all that is now your present self. That's what he means by to be absent from the body and be present with the Lord.
Absent from the old body of concepts, present with your pure awareness.
Exactly. It's a mental and emotional letting go.
That's a huge ask To let go of everything we think we are.
It is. But Goddard insists man's world, in its every detail, is his consciousness outpictured.
Like a mirror.
Precisely. You can't change the reflection by smashing the mirror or painting over it. You have to change what's in front of the mirror. Change your consciousness.
Change the you that's being reflected.
Yes. Think about the spies in the Book of Numbers. There were giants in the land, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers.
Okay.
Goddard says, today, your big problems, money troubles, difficult people, health issues, those are the giants, and they make you feel like a grasshopper.
Small and powerless.
But here's the key. You were first a grasshopper in your own sight. You felt small first.
Ah, so the feeling came before the giant looked so big.
Yes. So to change it, you have to revalue yourself. See yourself as the giant, the center of power.
And then the problems shrink in comparison.
They become manageable because your awareness of being, that's the real power, the one and only God in this context.
This also shifts the idea of faith then. Ask, not doubting.
Right. Doubt is that wave of the sea tossed around. It means your consciousness is divided. You haven't fully claimed the new state.
And a proof that you have claimed it.
Is feeling gratitude. Thank you, Father. When you feel genuinely thankful for something before you see it.
As if it's already done.
You've definitely become one in consciousness with the thing for which you gave thanks. It's not just saying the words, it's the feeling.
The inner conviction of already having received it.
That's the mark of success.
And asking, in my name.
Name means nature. So asking in the name means rising in consciousness until you embody the nature of the thing you desire. You become one with its quality.
Become wealthy in nature to receive wealth. Become healthy in nature. Okay. What about forgiveness? Forgive if ye have aught against any.
Again, totally reinterpreted. It's not about pleasing an external God.
So what is it?
If you hold something against someone in your consciousness, a grudge, resentment, judgment.
You're actually binding that condition in your own world. You're holding on to that negative state yourself.
Exactly. So to forgive, to release others in your mind is really about freeing yourself from that state you're dwelling in.
Let go of the inner judgment to change your own experience.
That's the idea. It's self-liberation.
And tithing. Not giving 10% to a church.
Not in Goddard's view. Remember, I am the Lord. Your awareness is the God you give to.
So how do you tithe to your own awareness?
When you claim yourself to be anything, wealthy, healthy, wise, loved-ga, you have given that claim or quality to God, to your own consciousness.
And consciousness then.
Returns it to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. It multiplies the quality you claim for yourself.
So you should consciously give your awareness the qualities you want to express.
Yes. Claim yourself to be the great, the wealthy, the loving, the all-wise. Invest those qualities in your consciousness.
Okay, let's talk about the vine and branches. I am the vine.
Consciousness is the vine, the source. The things you desire, the qualities, are the branches. They draw life from the vine.
And what's the sap?
Your attention. Attention is as the sap of life that keeps alive and sustains the things of your world.
So where your attention goes, energy flows, basically.
Pretty much. If you want to dissolve a problem, you withdraw your attention from it. Starve it of that sap.
Become indifferent to the problem.
And shift your attention, your feeling, to that which would be the solution. Feel the solution as real instead.
Stop watering the weeds. Start watering the flowers.
Good analogy. He claimed to see huge debts disappear, even incurable diseases vanish this way.
Simply by shifting attention and feeling.
By taking attention off the problem and feeling the reality of the desired state, wellness, abundance, whatever it was.
So when the question is, whom seek ye? And the answer is, I am he.
It means if you're hungry, your savior isn't out there, it's food. If poor, it's riches. You claim I am he by claiming yourself to be the state that is the solution.
You embody the solution in consciousness.
Yes. Not just words, but the feeling. You shall find me when you feel after me.
Feel it until you are it.
Until you lose yourself in the feeling of being it. You're healed from your problem when you touch the solution of it internally.
So blessed is the man that trusteth in himself. Because your faith in God is measured by your confidence in your own consciousness.
Exactly, because you are the cause. Your I am is the power. It comes not to destroy, but to fulfill.
To fulfill your conception of yourself.
Whatever mold you create for yourself, consciousness will fill it.
Like the prodigal son.
Perfect example. He didn't blame others. He realized he caused his own waste and lack.
And he made an internal decision to change his state.
He decided within himself to rise to a higher level, to return to the Father within that state of abundance. The change started inside.
So life doesn't condemn us for our states.
No, it just reflects them. It will eternally reward you with that which you claim as true of yourself.
And our desires come because of our current state.
They are fashioned within you because of what you now claim yourself to be. And they hold the plan of self-expression within them.
But you need faith. Without faith, it is impossible.
Absolutely. Once you assume the feeling, you have to trust it. Don't get anxious about how or when.
Don't condition your desire.
Right. Accept it as done, feel thankful, and then go about your way in peace. Drop it. Trust the process.
Otherwise, you're like that old lady praying for the mountain to move.
Yes. Who looks out the window and says, yep, I knew that old mountain would still be there.
Her underlying knowledge, her consciousness, kept it firmly in place.
Exactly. Things will disappear only as man changes in consciousness. It's always about the inner shift.
The kingdom of heaven is within you.
And the time to change is always now. Now is the accepted time. Create that new heaven, that new state internally.
And a new earth, a new outer reality will appear.
That's the promise.
This brings us to the art of fishing. I like this metaphor.
It's a great one. Trying to get things through external effort, struggle. That's fishing in the night of human darkness.
Hard work often doesn't yield much.
Right. But when you discover your awareness, your I am is the creative power, Christ Jesus in his terms.
Then you fish differently.
Then you fish in consciousness for the things that you desire. You work internally.
And launch out into deeper waters.
Means leaving the shallows of your current problems and limitations. How? By taking your attention away from them.
Withdraw focus from the problem.
And dwell purely on I am, that sense of just being. Feel yourself expand into that awareness, that power.
In that expanded state.
Goddard says it becomes the easiest thing in the world to feel yourself to be one with the things desired.
It's easier to assume the feeling from that deeper place.
Yes. And then you get crucified on that feeling, meaning you fix yourself there, you surrender completely to it.
You remain buried in the stillness of these convictions. No wavering.
And then, quietly, unexpectedly, as a thief in the night, those qualities resurrect in your world. They become real.
Like Daniel turning his back on the lions.
Yes. He didn't fight them. He focused on the light, on deliverance, shifted his consciousness.
Or the widow with the oil.
She shut the door on the senses, telling her about lack, the empty measures, and started to feel the joy of abundance first.
Because the world is just a mirror.
A magnified mirror, magnifying everything that you are conscious of being.
Wow. Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway here from At Your Command?
It's a really profound shift in understanding God, isn't it? Not someone separate, but your very own awareness of being.
It's a call to realize the immense creative power that you hold right here, right now.
Yes, your awareness is the Lord thy God. And if you grasp that, Goddard says, the earth is yours, and the fullness thereof, the world, and all that dwells therein.
It's about remembering who you really are.
Recalling that glorious being that you are.
So here's something to think about. Knowing that everything responds to the voice of God, which is your awareness. Knowing the world is truly at your command.
What stands out to you about what you are currently conscious of being? What story is your consciousness telling right now?
And perhaps more importantly, what will you choose to be conscious of being, starting from this very moment?